Hey. Big day in court today. Big day. No Rico. Not guilty. Diddy skated out there. Not guilty on the Rico. They only got him on the transportation of sex, transportation of prostitution. Who mad?
Man,
Who?
you try to fight me over there and everything.
No Rico.
No Rico.
So,
A Rico is not a Rico. And
No,
so
Rico.
what was the charges?
2 guilty prostitution charges.
That was
Everything
it.
else, he free.
No
Guys,
sex trafficking.
We've been
No
all three
Rico.
of us had a
No
weird
sex
feeling
trafficking,
about.
no
We
Rico.
said Jane was off.
Yeah.
You called it, Armon.
I said
You
the only
called
thing I
it.
said the Rico was going to be
Weak.
iffy. The sex trafficking could be tricky, but I knew the prostitution was happening.
I knew the prostitution.
that was happening.
100%. But here's the shirt that.
But he's happy as hell.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
his
Did you
gi-
see?
You just won.
Did you see
He just-
King going like
You
this
about to
doing
do
the
4
Holy
to 7
Trinity?
years on this. That's
Huh?
it. You're going to do 4 to 7 years. That's it.
Big win for Diddy
Big win.
today.
Armon
Salute to
Wiggins.
Armon Wiggins, y'all.
Great
Salute to
reporting,
Armon.
Armon. Great reporting.
Hey, Armon, you ain't going to lose
Hey.
your platform like that other girl.
Oh,
can lose
child.
yours. You ain't losing yours.
Big win for Diddy today. This is why I didn't want to take too many sides, but I mean, you could. Hey, it was iffy with the Rico. Hey, no Rico.
No Rico. Free Diddy.
It's a big day.
Other people in the prison and at certain aspects was
You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Nobody wants to be put in them shackles and be sent off and be set. Look, this man is used to being in a
Show.
mansion. But guess what? That is in a compact.
I'll tell you this. Diddy's family is happy. The daughter looked back. She was smiling and laughing. He was laughing, so we're going to wait to try to get them out of here and see what's going on. But, you know, he's definitely going to still do some time for the transportation of prostitution. But no Rico. What you think? Okay, you can't. I forgot. Wow.
Armon, they knew it was a Rico. Armon, what happened? That was a Rico. He beat the Rico, Armon.
No Rico.
He beat the Rico. Yo, when they said guilty or something, I dropped down to the ground. But he beat the Rico, though, yo. OOTAONGO.
What you think?
Yo, you know where we at.
I just got here, I knew the verdict was going to come in by the time I got here. It's counts 3 and 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the judge can show in favor and maybe sentence him to 2
4 to
years
7.
apiece,
Yeah.
running concurrently.
Yeah.
He got year time served. He'll be out in a few months.
He'll be out in a little while.
Yeah.
Wow.
Armon, I love you.
He'll be out in a few
I
months.
love you.
It's crazy. I'm just out here to get the news. I'm just going to get the tea for you.
I get a million views. I'm saving them ass for time. I'm going to be 18 million.
So, child,
Listen, when I was in there and said the Rico, they went,
we going to see. The girls was saying it was over. I was like, child, it could be over. I knew we were getting a guilty verdict on the transportation for prostitution, for sure. I knew we was getting that. The racketeering, I'm like, you could see it or you could not see it. I mean, the sex trafficking, you could see it or you could not see it. But the Rico was shaky. The Rico was shaky, but we gonna see, child. Child, I can't wait to see what everybody else was saying. You know, whatever they were saying, it's just a lot going on. Everybody's opinions. I'm gonna try to stay on live and see if I can get the family, if I can see who I can get out. But now all his business is out here. It's a lot going on. People's upset. People is upset. You know, it becomes.
Onto sidewalk.
She pushed me.
That's it. They're not going to Cassie case. There's about race and rape, period.
Now everybody was Team Diddy the whole time. Child, now everybody yelling like they been Team Diddy the whole time. This shit finna be so funny. Everybody Team Diddy now the whole time now. What you think about the case? No Rico. We just got the no, we just got the 2 counts for the transportation and prostitution. No sex trafficking, no Rico.
I'm speechless. I don't even have no words right now.
Are you upset?
I feel like, hey, the jury did what the jury did. I feel like it was clear, the transportation for sure.
I knew that was happening.
I felt like Cassie was clear for sure, but you never know.
But
what's
Jane
going
Doe.
on of the jury. And Jane Doe, I feel like if they wouldn't have put her on, it would have been more of a slam dunk, but she messed up their case.
That's what I feel. Jane Doe messed up the trafficking for sure.
Yeah.
She messed up the trafficking for everybody. Jane Doe by far was the worst, but she did that to scare him. She was not for the prosecution. She was really for the defense. At the end, Jane Doe flipped. Jane Doe was never for the prosecution. She was strictly there to scare Diddy and to piss him off. Do you look at her? You remember?
I thought the truth is I had a feeling.
But you remember when I said Jane Doe fucked up?
You said
Hold on. You remember? Come over here, because I don't want to. You remember when I said Jane Doe messed up the trafficking for them?
Every
Because-
single video, you nailed it. This trial, you guys.
But I do feel like the trafficking was still there for Cassie.
Cassie, me too.
But
I'm surprised.
But Jane Doe messed it up.
I think Jane Doe screwed it for everybody. We've said it. Jane Doe threw the case.
Yeah, she did.
That's the
The
bottom
Rico
line.
was going to be
The Rico
murky
was
anyway,
muddy.
but the trafficking, Jane Doe fucked that up.
100%.
100%. Are we having the free Diddy shirts?
Well, Charlucci said yesterday, everyone bring your shirt just in case. So I was like, all right, but now I look like the only one that brought it. And now
I
I'm
think
gonna
I
get
have mine in here, but I'm not wearing
I'm
it.
gonna get canceled. That's why I'm just holding it. I'm not wearing it. Are they mad in the chat?
What do you guys think? How many years will he get? They're saying between 4 to 7.
I think he needs 7 years in rehab.
And he needs
He needs a 12 step. He needs a 21 step. He needs a
But we knew, but one thing I did know was the prostitution was happening.
100%. Beyond reasonable doubt.
Yeah, that was happening. That's one thing I can fully say from the beginning, that I knew that the prostitution was happening. The Rico was a little iffy. And Jane Doe? Oh, they said, where's Tisa what? What lies?
One-sided judgmental views of the case.
And how do you feel about the outcome?
I feel like Diddy should have beat it all.
What you think about the case? What do you think?
Man, like I said, he was going to get found guilty for 2 counts of prostitution. The trafficking charges I knew were never going to stick, and I knew for a fact that Rico wasn't going to stick. Free puff, 2 years, he'll be home. King of New York.
Wow.
New York. King of New York.
Hey, I'm feeling right now.
Armon, how you feeling about it?
I feel like I knew. I already knew. I felt like we were definitely getting the prostitution. I feel like we could have got the sex trafficking, but Jane Doe, she threw the case at that part. The Rico was going to be murky anyway.
Yep.
So if they wouldn't have had Jane Doe to the case, they probably would have got the trafficking with
They
Cassie
needed Jane Doe to make
it the 10 years.
Yeah.
But Jane Doe fucked it up.
Facts. You really should have found a bit more.
She did. She fucked it up.
They really needed Gina. I said without Gina.
Yeah.
Without Gina,
Jane Doe threw the case.
Gina was going to be the one that makes Diddy go.
But I've been saying this thing from the beginning.
Yeah. No, you've
So
been right on point.
I've been saying it from the
What's
beginning.
going on, Wiggins, y'all? Hey, where's your girl at? All them-
I literally said you could see this trafficking or you could not. It's there if you want to, but Jane Doe kind of throws it off. I said what I said. I've been in the middle the entire time. I still feel like the trafficking was there. Hey. But, you know, I knew the Rico was going to get muddied. But I also knew that we was getting the prostitution for sure. Somebody said I've been hating. Cheryl, I think you got the wrong one, boo. I said how I feel. I still feel like the trafficking, but you threw Jane Doe in the mix. Child, she fucked it up. I didn't take it personal, so I don't feel away. Y'all would never say I was on here yelling at my camera like I just had it all. There was times where I told you I didn't know what it was gonna say. So, bitch, you a lie. You ain't never saw me saying that I just knew what it was gonna be. Bitch, you're a lie. You must got me confused with another channel. Don't play with me, because I never gave that. We laughed and keyed at the baby oil over here. I gave y'all my opinion last night, but don't play me. Do not play with me. Do not play with me. Because, girl, y'all want to throw this on me because I told y'all last night I feel like he did it. I still feel like he did it. But I did, like I told y'all, we was not getting no Rico. Had they not put Jane Doe in the mix, but they had to. They had to. Let me get Lovely T. Okay, so what we got two transportation for prostitution. No Rico. We knew, we knew that.
Look, Armon's here.
Hey, we're in the building. They talking about I've been hated. Girl, no, I have not been hating this. They talking about I've been hating this entire trial. Yes, I have.
You've been fair.
Girl, they want us all to be like, hey.
I'm proud of you. You've been doing your thing. You're the OG. You was down here first and foremost.
Absolutely.
Everybody down here.
Ooh,
Armon did that.
tell it. Say that again.
Okay, clock that T.
Okay, let's be very clear on
You
that.
know he was going to be guilty of something, right? There was too many receipts for him not to be guilty of anything. But, again, this is going to set a precedence because you got too many people in the industry who think they can abuse men and women, who think they can treat them like sexual objects and discard them. And now, this is showing there's going to be consequences. You can't just act any type of way. You can't hold record deals over people's heads and then pimp them out. So,
And that hair looks good. All right, I'll let you do your thing. So let's be very clear on that. So the verdict is Rico not guilty, sex trafficking not guilty for Cassie, sex trafficking Jane Doe not guilty, transportation for prostitution guilty, Jane Doe, transportation for prostitution guilty Cassie. I just want to let y'all know this. I did not take it personal in this case, so I don't feel away. People talking about you too happy. I'm not happy. I'm not sad. I wasn't flaring my ego out, trying to tell y'all that I knew what it was going to be. Remember, we were laughing and reenacting this whole trial. So when the shit comes out, don't get up in here and make it seem like I was one way or another. Because one day I was for the defense, one day I was for the prosecution. And I just told you I felt like at times he did it, but Jane Doe threw the case for the sex trafficking for me. We already knew that he was not getting on the Rico. It was too muddy and buried under the baby oil. But I told y'all 100% I did know that he was going down for the transportation of prostitution. But don't get up on your platforms and make it seem like I was saying that I just knew that Diddy was going down, because I never said that.
If people are saying that to you in your comments.
Yeah, they're trying to make it seem like, oh, you knew that you were. I didn't even have that energy.
Yeah, one thing people need to understand is nobody can predict what the jury is thinking. We can just go off of our point of view, and you never know what points they're making in the jury room as a group of them all together. There's 12 people that have to come to a decision, and just because the decision was one way or another, that doesn't mean that everybody was on the same accord. Some people, and they're not supposed to, some people say, you know what, F it, I'm gonna just go with the majority.
But I still think he was guilty for sex trafficking, though.
I do.
Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Right. When it comes to Cassie,
Cassie for sure.
Yeah, and she was in. Let me talk to you real quick. So yesterday, she was in the courtroom freaking out. She was in the courtroom, and she was like, "Is it a verdict? Is it a verdict? Please get a
Yeah, let's do the picture.
Thank you. You're the best.
Hey.
Get in here,
Come on, more oil. Uh-oh. Come on, Francis. Let's do it. Hey.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, what do you guys feel about the verdict?
Oh wait, I can't hear. Disappointed.
Okay. Oh, you're disappointed.
I definitely think that they should have been.
But do you feel that Jane Doe was a lot of the reason why they weren't able to find it?
They didn't like her.
The family's still here?
Well, Jane Doe, I don't know. Jane Doe threw the case at the end. I don't know if you guys have been here from the beginning, but she threw the case for the prosecution at the end. So And, you know, so I feel like they could have got Cassie, you know, for the trafficking, but Jane Doe, it just didn't work. I knew that the Rico was going to be muffled under the baby oil. So, Laura LaRosa, what are you thinking? What is it giving? We did. We do. Like, I don't have any kind of, I'm not gagged. I'm not nothing. I just feel like.
What did I say yesterday? I said if he walks up out of this courtroom, it's going to be insane. But we knew. I don't think I was for sure about how they would do the whole
Sex trafficking. That was the one I didn't know. That one could go either way. Because here's the thing. You could see it or you could not see it. It's there if you want to see it or it's there if you don't. Because you got two polar opposite witnesses.
Did you make it in the main courtroom or
Overflow.
They said that in the main courtroom, like, you know, because remember they cut the thing off after Diddy, like, got down on his knee to pray.
I didn't see that.
So he turned around in his chair to start praying. They said once they cut the cameras and he was at, like, now you're allowed to talk. And he stood up, his family was cheering, like, they were, I mean, duh, like, fuck. Like, it's so crazy, though. All of this just for this. If I was governor, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
I would be tight right now.
What did Diddy say?
I couldn't hear him say anything. I mean, outside of him, just saw him, like, shake his head. I didn't see anything. But I don't know.
They were so happy in there. They were so happy because this is a slap on the wrist. But he's still going to do some time.
Yeah, but it ain't shit.
There's nothing.
Like, shit.
Okay. Let's continue to get the tea. I'll see you, boo. We're just getting the tea, girls. We're getting the tea. So what you think? She did.
I told y'all on demand act. I told you guys.
So what do you, oh, because she got to go live. Okay, go ahead, boo. So what do you think?
Yeah, they're gonna come to justice.
The way we said it, it did. I'm not surprised. Yeah, but for the Rico. They're saying that I was a Diddy hater the entire time. Okay, what do you think? Come on. You asked me. Okay.
The hotel video was really indicative.
Yeah.
Really dragged her back. He's lucky. That's all I gotta say. He's really lucky.
I think that Jane Doe was the reason why they couldn't see it.
See, but they needed Jane Doe to show a pattern of something.
And she flipped.
What's her name? Gina was out.
Yeah.
So that's all they had to work with. But I do wonder if Gina did freak out.
Of course. She's going to do one. She's going to do one as soon as you get home. Ciao.
Let me get a picture of her.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, let's do another one. Can you lift it up a little bit?
We're all not that tall.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes. They said, where is Tisa? She might be going live soon. Wow. Explosive day. Hold on. Where is Queen? Let me see what Queen got to say. All of this is no real. Queen, what you think? You wanted me to come over and what you got to say about everything?
What I have to say is this. I told you guys from day one, okay, that it was not a Rico, and all they had was the man act. I've been telling my students this for months. At the end of the day, you know, I was not for Diddy in the beginning, but when I came here and started seeing everything that was unfolding, getting more evidence and listening to the testimony, I knew exactly what
And you loving it right now.
Yes, absolutely. And somebody is out of a career, and you know who I'm talking about.
Who? They saying it's me.
No, it's definitely not you. Forever.
No, girl. It's so bad. What you think, James?
I'm like, act like you know.
Okay. Okay. Oh, they said that they can hear. They can barely hear y'all. Y'all got to talk louder.
I said I'm happier with my look.
You look good. Okay, Sam. What do you think?
It was a freako.
Well, Sam. Well, what? So I didn't know. What was your position throughout the case? Cause now I'm seeing all these free Diddy people. Now I don't remember it being this many of y'all.
Listen to me. My position from the beginning was the truth, okay? And anytime if I had something that wasn't the truth, I corrected it and I made it correct. And I don't approve of anything Diddy did. Obviously, the behavior towards women, I'm so disgusted. I hate domestic violence, right? But he wasn't guilty of those things. He was only guilty of prostitution, which is it's not a federal charge. How many men and women out there who have money have been with a prostitute? Be honest with yourself. That man almost had his entire life taken away.
They can't hear you.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah. Oh, we're online?
Is it me?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't got no mic. Shit.
Hilarious.
Can y'all hear? Say something.
Check, 1, 2.
This is why I don't go live from the courtroom.
Yo, 1, 2, 1, 2. Diddy's free.
Armon and Sam, it was a win for independent journalism because we all called
yes,
it.
we did.
We did our thing, you know.
We did our thing, you guys.
Shout out to us.
Big win for independent journalism. We're giving you the news that the mainstream is not giving you. They're saying he's going 15 to life.
Shout. What you think about the verdict?
Bro, he got what he deserved, I guess. I thought they was going to give him the whole thing.
Diddy. Okay. Listen, don't try to play me. I come here and people want me to say my isms and cackle, and y'all got my opinion last night on the last day. Don't play with me. Girl, I've been very neutral this entire time. I've been flipping and flopping back and forth. So don't try to play me. I always told you I don't know how this is gonna go. Hey.
You're a stylist. You're a stylist?
No.
You need to be.
Thank you. Wow, wow, wow.
Same thing with OJ, with Michael Jackson.
Fame is not everything. Stop selling your soul for fame. Okay? It's about what's in here at the end of the day. It's about your heart. It's about being a good person. Because as rich as he was, as big as his status was, where is he now? He is in jail. He had to sit there and listen to that testimony. That is heartbreaking. His daughters had to sit there and listen to that. So we need to start changing the mentality of the people in the world. Start being good people. Treat people how you want to be treated. Stop abusing people because you have power and money. Stop taking your blessings to abuse others. And that's for every industry. I know I'm preaching.
Wow!
I'm not,
Wow!
but I don't care. I don't go in on the street
Wow!
anymore.
Okay? It's a lot going on out here, okay? Wow! Explosive. Ciao.
Excuse me.
We are. It's a lot going on, y'all. The fireworks have just everywhere. We're going to see what this press conference is going to give. It's a lot going on. And I'm just here staying in the light. Wow. Hold on, let me put my stuff down. This is the key. Listen, I'm able to cackle because, girl, I didn't take it personal. I didn't give a damn either way. Sure. Huh?
Very nice video.
Thank
I'm here
you.
to support Sean.
Thank
but
you.
I spotted you. You're very nice.
Thank you. What's your name? Patrick? You was here for Diddy? Now, Patrick, is this a Diddy wig or is that your hair?
This is my hair.
You lie like, can I touch it?
Yeah, you can touch it.
Is it? No, that's a wig, Patrick. You lie like
But I'm from SAG, Screen Actors Guild.
I'm SAG too.
Oh.
I'm SAG AFTRA.
Okay, so you and me are the same. Okay, thank you.
Yes, but
Wait, what's your name?
Armon.
Armon. Okay.
Yes, Patrick.
You have very nice teeth.
Thank you, Patrick. You want my number?
Can I take a photo with you? Seriously? Yeah.
What do you want to do with me, Patrick?
You can do anything you want.
No, Patrick. You want a picture with me? Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
No, I'm on my phone. I'm not going to use
okay.
your phone. All right. You got to make it quick, okay? Because I got to go. This hair is taking me out.
I'll give you my number.
No, I don't need your number. I was just laughing, just playing a game. Bye, Patrick. Love you. I know you like me, baby. Okay, bye. So there's a lot going on at this game. Did you see Patrick? Why Patrick think he like me? You don't like me with that wig on and them whole bottom row teeth missing. You couldn't possibly like me at all. He talk about he like me, bitch. You don't like me. You ain't got no teeth. Yes. Oh no. Aha. Yes. Wow, wow, wow. It's a lot going on.
We going in. It's a lot.
Listen,
It's a lot going in.
I'm able to laugh and be jovial because listen,
Yeah.
I felt like I had this. I feel like he was guilty on the traffic of something,
right.
but I didn't take it personal. My position in this case was to make light of a dark situation and entertain people with the facts in the news. I wanted to maintain. I didn't know which way it was gonna go. You know what I mean? And so some days my people will call me a flip flopper because one day I be for the defense and they think, oh, you're a Diddy supporter. Then one day I be for the prosecution. So I just tried to remain as new. Yes, I wanted to remain neutral as possible, and I didn't want to take a stance where I was like, I know that it's gonna be this way, because if it didn't end up that way, I was gonna be feeling like shit, and I was gonna be feeling like, oh my God. Like I needed to prove something, and I had to be on live trying to lie and try to make something up. So here's the thing. To be honest, I do think that Jane Doe, unfortunately, they had to use her, but she's the reason why the trafficking didn't go through for me, because I feel like towards the end of her testimony, she flipped and she became a part of the defense at the end of the day. We knew the Rico was hidden under the baby oil, and so that was going to be hard. The trafficking, it could have went either way. I knew 100% that we were getting the transportation for prostitution on all accounts. That was happening. But everything else was kind of like iffy. Yeah. And that's where I maintained. So it is what it is.
Thank you.
We had a good time. Shout out to all the new media that came here, put out things, killed that shit. We YouTubers, TikTokers out here in the field grinding and letting people know, getting the news out to millions and millions of people. And I just want to say we killed this fucking case. We did. Hands down. We did. Thank you.
Hands off, Armon.
Period. Okay. Everybody's waiting for the family and stuff to come out. It's going to be a mess. The hecklers are going to be out here. The people are going to be just doing a lot. And I'm here, child. Y'all want it alive? Child. Child. Yes, sir. What you think?
I think we are predicting it. We predicted it. We are predicting it.
Period. You know. How are you? How y'all think about what?
I love. Listen.
Okay.
I have a lot of things to talk to you about.
Okay.
But in Tyler Perry, we're not gonna go there.
No, not right now. This gotta go. Oh wait, hold on. What's happening over here? Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. No, it's okay. There's a lot going on. Woo.
Armon is the best. Yes.
Wow.
Where's the baby oil?
Yeah. Where's the oil? More oil. More oil. They're yelling more oil at the damn thing. Not them yelling more oil. Child. These motherfuckers. Did you get it? No. I'm just child. They yelling more oil.
Where's Reed? Where's Reed? You were right next. You were just with her.
Who's Reed?
You don't know Dream Hampton?
No. He's mad at me. He's mad at me because I don't know her.
It's not baby oil. But come. We're going this way.
Child, I'm just walking. Put the shirt on. They're yelling more oil. You want to wear the fucking shirt? Wear the shirt. Hi. Child. It's them yelling more fucking oil for me. Wow. Explosive day. Okay. I'm trying to see what's going on back here. Is anybody gonna creep out through the back? I should have had my Diddy Dukes on. Okay. Shout out to Tisa Tales. There she is in the building doing her thing. The verdict is in. No Diddy Dukes to the... Okay. I love y'all too. I love y'all too.
Have to.
Okay, yeah, but I'm gonna be on
I
live
know
for a
you're
minute.
working.
Okay, yeah, yes.
I love you, and
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna be watching that
Okay,
shit.
thank
Oh
you,
my God,
thank
you
you,
the best.
thank you, thank you. Oh, I love y'all, but come on, y'all. You gotta let me work. I love y'all down, but come on. Whew, shit. The verdict is in. You can't give no opinion, I know. Hello. It's a lot going on. Ooh, child. Uh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hold on. Child. So what y'all thinking? Okay. Let me go back up over there to see. I just want to say, take this time out. Oh, Cassie's lawyer's leaving from the back on the back. He's leaving on the back. He's trying to sneak out. Cassie's lawyer trying to sneak out. He's trying to sneak out. He's trying to sneak out.
She hasn't been her entire life. We now stands convicted.
Where's the mic?
Federal crime.
Where's the mic? Oh,
Two fingers. Faces still substantial jail time. Obviously, we would like to see a conviction on the sex crimes and Rico counts. But we're pleased that he's been held responsible for something, which is something that hasn't happened in his lifetime. And we're hopeful that ultimately he receives a substantial sentence for what he's done. And we're pleased that Cassie's brought to light everything that has happened in this trial. I just spoke with her and with the U.S. Attorney's Office team, and she's in a good place. She's pleased that again the jury is found liable, she's guilty of
What was her reaction?
and I've issued a statement as well on Twitter. Her reaction is what I just said. Her reaction was that she was pleased that he's been found guilty and held responsible to federal crime, something that he's never been held responsible in his entire life. And she's happy that in November of 2023 she came forward and shined the light on this and brought other people forward who have various civil claims. And so we'll see what happens in the next. All right? Thank you very much. Oh, I can't repeat it again, but
yeah, please.
I'm sorry. So, what was the question?
Your reaction to what happened.
The reaction is that we're pleased that he's finally been held responsible for 2 federal crimes, something that he's never faced in his life. He still faces substantial jail time. Of course, we would have liked to have seen a conviction on the sex crimes in Rico, but we understand that beyond a reasonable doubt is a high standard, and we're just pleased that he still faces substantial jail time.
How much time is he looking at?
How much time?
Doug Wigdor, W-I-G-D-O-R. Well, each is faces up to 10 years on each. I'm not sure what the sentencing guidelines are given the various different things, but I'll leave that up to the government and the defense to argue. But I feel confident in saying that he still faces substantial incarceration.
How will you feel if he walks out on bail?
It's up to the judge. I don't have a personal vested interest in it. Whatever the appropriate thing to do under the law is what should be done. And at the end of the day, he needs to be sentenced pursuant to the guidelines and pursuant to what the law is. My understanding of that is that he faces significant incarceration. So thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, so he's saying that Diddy is still going to go down for a significant amount of time. He can face up to 10 years per charge, but he most likely won't get the max on that. But that could be up to 20 years, but they probably won't do that, okay? So they're saying that it can be up to 10 years per charge, okay? So now we're back getting the rest of the tea, okay? Let's continue to get going. Let's continue to get going. Ciao. Let's continue to keep going. Whew. That's why I wear my crop top today, baby. Stop yelling at me, please. I'm trying to work. I'm like, stop yelling at me, please. Girl, I'm trying to work.
Come on, Armon, give me a little 5 seconds.
Okay, so I just caught up with Cassie's lawyer. He's saying that he's happy that, you know, Diddy did get something. He was held accountable for something. Cassie is happy that he's been held accountable for something. They would have liked to see the Rico and the sex trafficking charges because he hasn't been held accountable for anything in a very long time. He said, but he does feel that Diddy will face a significant amount of time. He says each charge can be charged up to 10 years each. I don't think that's going to happen.
No, it's not.
But he feels like there's a significant amount that he can be charged for.
Thank you, beloved.
What do you think?
Well, I think he's not going to have a significant amount of time because we did the math. He didn't have any prior convictions, and we looked at the chart, did we not, Sylvia? And it wasn't a whole lot of time. Is all I'll say. But I will say this, and I can't tell you all the whole tea, but we have some tea that is really why we didn't want it to go the other way.
Wait, what's the tea?
I can't say it.
Okay.
Maybe I can say it tomorrow. Right
well,
now,
the verdict
Sylvia,
is in.
Sylvia, you know the tea.
Uh-oh.
Say it. This is inside information.
You got your free Diddy shirt on?
You told me to put it on. You know you want to put it on. People were like, what does that say? I thought more people would be in them because they handed it out to all of us. I can't give it to no. Where is she?
What's happening?
Got a Team Love shit on Armon.
Justice for
Yes. Wait, what's coming on over here? Girl, I gotta go back. I don't know. I just got Cassie's lawyer back here. He snuck out to the back.
It was such a fucking nightmare. They were all horrible to me. Like, really horrible. I wasn't on the list anywhere.
Jesus. I'm like, this is why I don't go live at the courthouse show, because I'll be trying to work and I just be like, girl, give me a second. So, the prosecution probably won't come out. Diddy's team is probably going to come out through the front. Because the Cassie lawyer snuck out through this way. But so I just got him on. Oh, here he go. Look, look at Ratchet.
Lied to y'all. Everybody lied to y'all. They lied to y'all.
Who lied?
We watching them. They lied. They tried to control the narrative with the media. They tried to control the narrative with the media, and they lied. Diddy is coming home. They lied to y'all. Hope is coming home. They lied to y'all. Tisa, tell them how you lied to them about the prosecution. How you lied to them about the prosecution.
Oh my God.
Let's tell the truth. Tell them the truth. What happened to the Rico? Tisa telling lies.
Oh my God. Girl. These people are crazy. Yo. Why are they doing this? Why is he doing this? He is so stupid, yo. Oh. Girl, he is dumb. Like, these people get out here and they just start acting an ass. Oh my God. That's why I be everywhere. You gotta move quick. You gotta move quick, because you never know. Oh God. You talk about look at me. Girl, I'm all over the place. It's a lot going on. I'm all over the place. I don't know, but I'm gonna be back. Oh God. Oh shit, now they about to go. Oh my God. They about to come over here and start fucking with this lady. Oh my God. They about to come over here and start fucking with this lady. They about to come over here and start fucking with this lady. They look. They, oh my. Oh, they about to come over here and start fucking with this lady. Look, she running, look. Look at. Look.
Platform to gain more followers and money. You lied to your whole platform
Look.
to gain money. You lied to everybody to gain money. Are you gonna give your subscribers their money back for the lies you told?
Oh my God. Child.
You're the mad one. Bro, me broke? You think I'm broke?
Oh.
Hey, Armon Wiggins.
Put a finger on me up in this motherfucker. You ain't gonna put a finger on me. I'm not touching nobody. I'm not in harm of nobody. I'm not even within 6 feet of you. You're a liar. You are a liar, Tisha.
What?
Liar, Tisha. They told us that yesterday. Is a liar.
They saying that Tisa said, they saying that.
And she's working for the prosecution. And she was paid by the prosecution. She's a federal informant, and she was paid by the prosecution to tell lies on social media. Right here in front of the court building, that she's a fucking liar.
Oh my God.
You don't want the same week, but 8 weeks, we don't give a damn about that.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Gained your momentum off the Diddy case and the lies you told. You gained your momentum off the lies you told on P. Diddy. Now go back and apologize to her family for lying.
She also lied on Jonathan Majors and
she's Kula Robinson.
She hates black men.
She hates black people.
And look at all the cameras. This is very uncomfortable for her. It's a lot going on. Child. And I'm just here. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing you the news. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what you guys wanted me to do. They said, why is she behind the fence, girl? You better act. You see, I'm not gonna say nothing. But girl,
gone, all them damn lies you told.
you know what it gives, girl. When certain people have privileges, that's just what it gives. But I ain't no hater. No tea. But girl, certain people can just do certain things and other people can't. It's no shade. But I ain't pressed. I'm just here.
I had to do it, Armon.
You had to do that? It was eating at you.
Now, if a nigga was out here doing all that lying, I'd be doing the same thing to him. Who else is lying? Point me in the direction of another liar. She's sweating over there because she knows she did all that goddamn lying. Gonna call me broke. Girl, I got more money in my bank account than you. Stop playing with me.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. Tisa making a coin, though.
She made her money in 8 weeks.
She making a coin. I ain't gonna lie.
She making a coin. You seen my bread, too.
Oh, okay.
I ain't broke.
Okay. Okay. See, I'm not finna do that.
Drop some super chats to show her how broke I am.
Get away from me.
Show her how broke I am. With her lying ass.
Oh.
With your lying ass.
Look.
You a motherfucking liar, Tisa.
Now, what do you feel about this?
You a motherfucking liar, Tisa.
Y'all know she's a liar. Who lied? She called me a drowning wreck because I'm dark skinned. She's a whole colorist. She doesn't like black men. Every black man's always guilty before any evidence comes out with her. That's the facts. Look how she talked about Jonathan Majors and making good, said that her relationship was a sham and a scam and all of that. She's just a low-down liar. And you already know that she lied about Kanye West, about to give her an exclusive interview.
Girl.
She didn't see Kanye. Talk about he was in the courtroom. He was not in the courtroom. He was in a private overflow room, just like I reported. Because I have integrity and tell the truth, and she's a liar who lies. Liar wig!
Oh.
With that dry ass wig on that you've been wearing for the last 8 weeks. Talking about I'm broke. Go get a new goddamn wig.
Oh my God. Right now they're exposing Tisha Tales.
And they gonna tell her security, get him out of the way, handle him. Bitch, I don't want them to put their goddamn hands on me.
Here comes lovely T.
Put their goddamn hands on me. Remove him.
They've said that she's working with the feds and all kind of
She's
stuff.
a federal informant. She's a YouTuber that's working for the feds.
Child. Look at lovely T. Look at lovely T.
And paid by the prosecution. Paid by the prosecution.
Girl, this is so bad. Look, it's so messy. And you're loving it. Look at you. Girl, what you think? Don't try to hit me. Girl, I'm just here. I'm here as a tool in a vessel. Girl, if y'all really knew what was going on, y'all would just be like, it's just, I'm gonna just say this. It's a lot of different variables. I never said too much about nothing because I wanted to keep, let me get Holly.
Definitely gonna make him say I'm quite good. Do I have the camera on? Can I have the camera?
I still want someone to see me trying to get away from her.
I have my camera is on.
Holly?
Yes.
Oh my God, big win for you guys today.
We're not out the woods yet.
Okay.
Let's see what happens after 1 o'clock.
What happens at 1 o'clock?
Both parties are going to be filing their submission for whether or not he can get bail and come home immediately.
Okay, so a lot of people are talking about like the content creators and the YouTubers and people saying lies and knowing it was a Rico and a racketeer. How did you feel about that? Now, Holly, if you guys don't know, she is the crisis publicist for Diddy. How has this trial been for you?
It's been tough. I don't think that he was charged for what he did, but for who he is.
Okay.
And I think people need to question everything.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think the fight's not over. And I just want to see justice served.
Thank you, Holly, so much. It's been a pleasure working with you. I know you guys probably haven't liked everything that I've said, but I tried to stay as neutral as possible. Thank you.
You're fair. Thank you.
And it was more funny than... Mwah, Holly, we'll talk. So, yes. Hi.
I've just been watching everything.
Thank you so much. Love the glasses. So that was Holly. So she snuck out through the back. She's been the crisis publicist for Diddy's team the entire time. Now, if you don't know, a lot of people were talking about how Holly was paying the media and trying to get them to push a narrative against Diddy. Holly never paid me. Holly never paid never paid the media. So that was who that was. So that was an exclusive. So she snuck out the side. So you guys, this is why I'm moving everywhere. You see that? I'm not a game. And don't ever think that you can play with me or play me. Okay? Hey. It's a lot of moving parts. And now we're back. I wanted to get Holly because she's been a big part. You didn't get Holly. She snuck out.
I was talking to her.
Okay.
You should. Where they did this.
Child. Look. They're talking shit about Tisha in the corner. Child, this is a mess. Whew. How do I?
I'm on.
Yes.
Good job, man. Good
Thank
job.
you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's nothing but love over here. Nice meeting you too. Okay, so that should tell you what kind of reporting I've been doing throughout this case. I've been fair. So don't ever play me. Because I didn't want to do that this time. I didn't want to take a side because it wasn't for that. It was for my people.
Talking about you, man. Hello.
Thank you so much. Thank you, boo. Love you. Hello? Yes. It has been pure pandemonium. Uh-oh. Who we got? Who is this? Who is this Negro?
Let me say, I just need to get a black card and pull out this.
I don't know who that is.
I'm gonna come behind you. Come here behind.
That too. I forgot.
I don't really think I care who this is, but I don't know if I... They asking them, who are you?
It's a madhouse. Everybody want to show up. Everybody want to show up when it's over. Everybody want to show up when it's over. Fake ass rappers didn't show up.
He's still guilty.
Now they want to stay scared.
He's still guilty.
How do you feel about Mama Flip? What you think? Are you upset about the verdict? Okay.
And it's got his innocent. He's a felon, guys. Get a grip. He's a felon.
Stop attacking Bob Taylor.
That's okay. I got a black imitator that's I'm telling you that he's a felon. You understand what I'm saying?
Shut the audience. Shut the mouth.
Exactly. Thank you for quantifying what I'm saying. He is a felon. Now let's continue. He's still a felon. He's still going to have to serve time. He's still going to have to see a parole officer. And they're celebrating like the man is free. He's not free, he's a felon.
How do you feel about the Rico and the sex trafficking being a not guilty verdict?
Take away his company. So they decide, we're going to put him, we're going to sit him down for a little bit. We'll give him 2 charges so he learn his lesson. And we'll give him another chance.
Wow.
There's a lot of fights in here. He's still a felon. It's the craziest thing. I've never seen such a celebration in my life. That's celebrating a felon. Like the man got off.
Wow.
Let Puffy go. Let Puffy go. Let Puffy go. Let Puffy go. Let Puffy go.
Okay.
Trump's a felon.
Video, everything. It's not a lie. It's a true story.
I know, but it's the president of the United States. And he's found guilty.